Sir, for last 2.5 years, I have a persistent feeling of vertigo and unsteadiness. I'm just always a feeling of lack of balance, and which stopped me to go out of my home and do outdoor activities. I'm just always have a feeling of earthquake is going on. To get the confirmation, I will look up to the ceiling and check if there any earthquake is happening or not. When others are telling me there is no earthquake, still to get a confirmation, I open the TV channels and surf different TV channels to see that there is no earthquake is going on.
Have you ever actually fallen, or you just feel that you will fall? What is it? You have never fallen, na?
I never fallen, because I'm very careful. Even when I go from one room to another room, I put my legs very firmly on the ground so that I should not fall down. Even if I get something to hold on to, I hold to make my control intact. Apart from that, I am taking anti-vertigo drugs very regularly, so that is also stopped me to lose my balance.
Do you feel that beta-histine or any other anti-vertigo drug that you are taking is actually helping you? Means when you take these drugs, do your symptoms come down?
Maybe not sure. Maybe if I had not taken the medicine, I would have fallen. Still, there is a continuous sense of unstableness is there.
See, you said that you feel an unsteadiness. Do you constantly feel the unsteadiness? That means whenever you are sitting, standing or walking, that feeling of unsteadiness is persistently there, or you get these phases of unsteadiness in short phases. That means for a few seconds or for a few minutes or maybe for half an hour, and then you're again fine. Is it like that, or it is always there?
I would say that is a recurrent momentary phase. Some days I'm getting those vertigo attacks two or three times in every 2 and 3 minutes throughout the day. There are some times when I'm not getting any attack for few days. Though this type of attack free few days are very rare to me.
Can you tell me whether there is any precipitating factor? That means, do you get these phases of unsteadiness in certain special circumstances or in certain situations only?
Yes, sir, it can happen if I mentally disturbed or something happened, very tense thing happened to me, and the feeling of vertigo aggravated. I can tell you, when I shifted from our old home to our new home, first few days, every 5 to 7 minutes that I used to get this type of vertigo attack, and it takes almost few weeks actually to settle down. Then my vertigo attacks also reduced. So once again we went back to our old home and stayed there for a few days. There was no attacks, and once again I came back to our new home. So it started my vertigo attacks once again. So but after few months it is precipitated and I am not getting any vertigo attacks. Not only that, few months back when my son got a typhoid, so at that time I was very tense and my feeling of vertigo and unsteadiness once again come back. So this type of mental stress and this type of change of one place to another place, if something like that happens to me, I am feeling more vertigo attacks and sense of unsteadiness. From internet, I have come to know that in this type of situation, if someone is taking clonazepam, he can actually, the situation can be improved. So I consulted my doctor. He also suggested and prescribed, and I have started taking clonazepam. After taking that, the situation is now much more improved.
Have you ever been to a psychiatrist?
Sir, why should I go to the psychiatrist? These symptoms say very much to me, and I am feeling it. I am not lying. What the psychiatrist will do with me? They can prescribe some sleeping pills, but these type of things will not required, because this feeling of vertigo, all the symptoms, vomiting, it is very prominent to me. I did not require any psychiatric support. Apart from that, there is some problem, that is my sleeplessness. But this type of feeling, if someone is suffering from vertigo and unstableness for so many years, I think this type of problem is quite natural to him.
Have you ever had any attack of true head spinning, that means rotating spinning sensation, where the surroundings around you are spinning? Did you ever have anything like that?
Long back I suffered the episode of spinning, head spinning. I went to, the doctors were diagnosed vestibular neuritis. But if you can see that this current episode is not that vestibular neuritis, because I know from the internet actually what is the vestibular neuritis is all about, and it is not matching the symptoms right now I am suffering.
Do you ever feel mentally depressed, that is lethargic, frustrating, not wanting to do anything in life, fed up with life? Supposing somebody tells you something, you feel very irritated, things like that?
A little bit of tension, anxiety and frustration, it is there in everybody's life. Though I am suffering it for a long period of time, I had went through different type of tests like vestibular functioning and all these things, and those tests has been done from a very renowned institutes, and it is came very normal reports. Not only that, I went through a MRI of my spinal MRI and X-ray of my brain and and there is no major abnormalities were found. So I think there is no problem in terms of my neurological issues, because I went to a neurologist. He diagnosed me for almost 5-10 minutes, and he also told me there is no major issue with my neurological conditions. So not only that, the neurologist actually given me some synergism diamine hydrinate combinations. The problem is that from the internet I come to know that this diamine hydrinate and synergism combinations cannot be used for more than few days. But the doctor prescribed it for more than 2 months, and it may cause, as per the internet, it may cause the Parkinsonism disease. So after 2 months I stopped it, the combination therapy, and this is that stopping of that medication neither actually stopped my main aggravated my situation, neither my situation has been developed far. That is my experience.